Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Just trying to save everything's working correctly. Alright. Well, I hear myself and everything, so I'm assuming everything is alright. But, so, today we're going to be chatting about, how out of control some of these communities truly are. And we're going to be talking about what's up with it. Because in the past couple of days, I've been in quite a bit of an argument. And I've even gotten called transphobic, even though I'm completely for trans people having their option to do it. The only thing I'd want is for, like, kids to be safe from harm. Because, like, puberty blockers damage your body. Surgeries are obviously irreversible. Like, these kind of shit is what I'm worrying about. Because personally, I don't think you should be allowed them until you're an adult. At that, after you become an adult, I don't care. Whatever happens then is on you, not me. However, puberty blockers apparently look to not be reversible. Oh, that's bad. I don't want to be reading this site. Everything's fucking white. I can't read that right now. Change that. There you go. So, originally, on this post, I made a comment saying this because starting it off by honestly, personally making it my personal opinion, and I state why, and I also used a metaphor to say why. The reason why I use that metaphor is because what it means in this situation is, like, you can't have what you want and have nothing else happen. You can't have everything you want. Which is fair, because it's real fucking life. And due to... what I meant by that in the original situation is that you can't properly fully transform, and it's a very risky thing to do so. But it's like, so many people have this entire situation hundreds of times more wrong than I do. If I have anything wrong, it's just because I don't sit here with sources on hand ready to deploy. I don't sit and do that shit. I'm not a fucking journalist or something. I'm just a private person. That's it. And if I look at the definition of trans, that's not what I'm writing? What the fuck? Okay. Thanks, I guess. Thanks for telling me the definition of insanity, but that's not what I'm wanting. The process of which a transgender person permanently adopts the outward and physical characteristics of their gender identity. Gender identity is meant to reflect your fucking body, because that's how it works. They work hand in hand. People who say it doesn't are stupid. Because then you're saying that I could sexually identify as literally anything. You can't say that then doesn't make any sense. Because that's literally what you just allowed. By saying they don't go correlate to each other at all. But they go hand in hand because a female has a pussy. A male has a dick. And sure, nature has some fucking wonky ass shit with that, but just look at hyenas. I'm not going to show that because I think YouTube would not be happy with me at that point. But it's usually known that the male enters the female to produce another one of their species, right? It's been like that for humans, and that's why only straight people can usually make kids. Sure, there are other ways and shit, but it's not fairly accurate. I'm sure you can adopt, but you're not the one making the kids, so I'm not counting that. But yeah. So if you don't, so by this definition alone, you would need to fully transform. Stopping halfway doesn't help you. Sure, physical appearance matters a whole lot, but your genitals and shit are a physical part of that. You can't say it isn't. Because that makes no fucking sense. Then I had this person go first, and let's just say at the end of it, I turned into dick. Mainly because of them just straight up making bullshit. It's like, I was also talking at that point of kids who are forced into it. Can I find a statistical map? The thing is, they may not be like, oh, you get this you get transition, or we don't want you. You don't have to do it like that. By something I actually bring up later on, I will go come back to that. Where can I find? Oh, I mean, yeah, they kept bringing up the Voice of America despite it supposedly being accessible. So, also this number is horribly wrong. I constantly found several times more. Like over 10%. All from 8% to 13%, if not more. Can I find... Because they pointed out their family at one point. No. No, not that one. Wait, was it though? No, I actually just didn't bother answering here at all. It's like, if you fight your parents, cool. You're fair. But once I can find this, you'll see that her kids didn't do that. And as something I myself actually bring up, here's somebody who blocked me. In fact, you blocked someone over that, telling you you're wrong and shit. Telling me I'm a narcissist. Okay, cool. Insult and gaslight. What? Do you know what the definition of gaslighting is? Also, I don't belittle people. I say they clearly live under a rock because they're clearly oblivious to the world around them. That's the difference. VOA News. Did they actually delete the fucking comments where they said that it was accessible? Did they actually? Did they actually? There's so many missing ones. Oh my god. There you go. Yeah. There is... I was like, they keep calling me liberal and shit like that. I'm not American. I'm a fucking Norwegian. People changing into other genders and then being, yeah, that shit. It's quite a lot of political shit. These people are delusional. Like, straight up believing, yeah, a lot of shit that's clearly not right. Alright, so here, I found it. Finally. They say they've never pushed anyone to become it, yet they themselves came out as trans, and these kids grew up with that mentality. One of their children is bi. Their first son, which, funny enough, they just gendered them, is a non-binary asexual. 2 younger sons are straight. Okay. Cool. Non-binary, first of all, doesn't make any sense. Because the way gender works is binary. There's no in-between. There's no exceptions. Shit like that. There's a clear difference here. My family, we were not grown around that at all. 5 kids, nobody's on the spectrum of any of that shit. So, clearly there's something going on spreading it, kind of like a disease, but mentally. But more like spreading like a mindset spreading, I guess. This here alone tells me then they still say I don't know what I'm talking about. And that person as well is a writer, so I couldn't be more like a wonky kind of being. So then I first get this person who's saying like socially transitioning, etc., etc. If I go back to... Did I save that one? No, I didn't. This says that they're not reversible, and yeah. Appalling side effects. Here are temporary or not, what? Well, I don't think that one is the full enough ones. Many of these say it's reversible, but yet others say it's not, so... Things I don't want to go on these sites mainly because of the fact that... Well, if I go on this one, for example, bright as white, and I can't read it because it's too fucking bright. Huh? What do you mean? It's like, it's fine. The problem becomes when irreversible damage are created. Then this person claims it's life-saving medication. Which makes no sense. And this person just clearly doesn't understand sayings, so just gave up there. Oh, the fuck did I just click on? Wait, what did I click on? Vanguard? Cool, I guess. Yeah, so I've been dealing with a lot of delusion. So let's get back to the topic. Now that I should finish writing that. I've been dealing with a lot of delusions. The whole point of being this shit is what I don't get. Claiming it's a spectrum and shit. Well, it literally isn't. So now this person is claiming that dysphoria alone would be enough for people to commit suicide, which sure, some people probably are, but if they know they have an out, they just have a lot to do to get to it. It would be the same thing as just wanting to grow up so you can go drive cars or whatever. It's like, honestly, personally, this fucking thought process has gone way out of control. That's just cross-dressing, my guy. That's just cross-dressing. That is literally just finster and shit. That's nothing else. This is why it's gotten out of control. So many people think that you don't need to go through surgery and shit. But if I want to be female, I'm never fully female until I've got the genitals prove it. Just putting on a dress and getting long hair doesn't help. Or even getting a lighter voice for that matter. It doesn't. Because at the end of the day, if you find someone who believes you're a female, shit like that, they expect to have those proper genitals as well. So, when that time comes around, and it turns out it was not what they were expecting, it very quickly becomes a fucked situation. Hell, if I could look it up right now, but there's several fucking guys on YouTube actively going around dressing up as females, pretty much completely identically, by the way. And are they trans then? Just for doing that alone? It's called cross-dressing. Oh. That is the issue that I'm having. What is it for the lost seconds? No. Wasn't it legs or head? That's head, okay. I think I have all the warlock ones. Question mark? When the fuck did I click on this? Don't have this one though. Might as well get a boot of that. It's like gender is binary. Sure, I specifically say it's 4 genders, but they're both still male and female. The reason why they're different is because one version is trans, specifically because they don't have the exact genders, they can't procreate, so it's worth pointing that out. And I'm not gonna call people who were born as as a gender cis people. You can kindly go shoot yourself. I don't care. Applying that terminology to other people just because they were born as that gender. If you're born as a gender, you're not cis woman or whatever. You're just female. That's it. You're just girl. You're just woman. Whatever you want to call it yourself. I don't care. You're not cis. Period. End of discussion. You do not need extra shit on top of what you are. However, the people transitioning do because they have something different from the base. That's the only thing. Sure, personally, these like whatchamacallem? These like fuck. Trying to figure out how to put it as well. These days, our technology isn't good enough to get a accurate one-for-one transition. But imagine the day when they could grow a female body of you, a female body double, and you just transfer your consciousness over and have that be the end of it. Imagine. Even though it probably will not go to that instantly, as soon as the technology is made, still, like it's still a very interesting proposition. But we won't get that if people don't like make themselves get that opportunity. If people don't accept that it's not perfect now and won't be perfect for quite a while, if everyone sat down, just accepted that it's binary, just accepted that there's 4 genders, just accepted it like that, and push all the like very dangerous stuff back, like just pure log is sure. If you drop that, fuck it. But if you like, I don't know if hormones would provide an issue at that point if that were to happen. But I don't... I personally, I don't know if hormones actually do any damage. So, I can't make a proper decision on that. However, puberty blockers, surgeries, the kind of shit that makes irreversible damage, should wait till adulthood, when you're gonna be good enough to make those decisions for yourself for the rest of your life, that you have to live with for the rest of your life. Instead of... oh, it's this lost. I'm just making my way to it. But instead of bickering and bullshit like we are doing now, if we were to just instantly accept and move on, oh my god, we would probably start making more progress instantly. Despite what we've been doing for the past few fucking years. It's like people don't accept the position that they're in anymore. And that's a big fucking problem, because of the fact that, well, we need to. Otherwise, the people behind the scenes trying to work on technological advancement or anything won't work on it. Because they don't know what the fuck you want. If they don't know what the fuck you want, why the fuck should they work on it? Just like a fast food delivery, not working on your fast food till after you've ordered it. They don't know what you want, so what the fuck are they gonna make? Alright, make a mistake on that. Like, if we just accepted our fate, I should not be doing that. And moved on, the people behind the scenes who were working on these advancements and shit can start working on it. And hopefully, we would eventually run into some breakthroughs. Hell, those don't happen unless people accept their current situation and move on. Oh shit. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Oh my god. Are you joking? Oh my god. And of course it's nearly fucking full already. But yeah, like, people nowadays need to move on from it and accept their fucking fates because of the fucking fact that they can't change it. It is how it is because of, well, reality. If they refuse to accept it, then there's nothing you can do. Oh, I'm so sick of this fucking game. Whoever the fuck decided Lost Sector should be so fucking annoying can get fired for all I care. Exotic, please. Fuck! Well, I'll stop the stream here because I've just stopped now. But, like, this community needs to get under control, otherwise I don't want to be an ally anymore. Because it's so fucked. It's just not fun anymore, man. I'm all for choice and shit, but fucking... Are we just gonna put the fucking kids in danger now? After several fucking decades and years of protecting them. And sure, if somebody's gonna commit fucking suicide, then that's a different fucking thing. That's an entirely separate fucking thing. Every kid suffering from it isn't about to commit suicide. And if you tell them that once they hit that, and like, because personally, I think it should be, like, let's say the kid comes out around maybe 13, then he endures until he's 18 or 21 or whatever the age is going to be set to, or would be set to. He would go through therapy, those psych evaluations, shit like that, just until he's adult. At the adult stage of an adult, he gets the final decision of whether he wants to transition or not. He or she, I guess, or whatever. Honestly, give me so many fucking genders to talk about. And if they say yes, then everything goes on schedule. They get whatever the fuck they need to transition and transition. And yes, they would go all the way, including surgeries. The whole bullshit of not including that makes no fucking sense. You wanted to transition, then transition. Don't stop halfway. It's a fucking dumb argument. So you would be ignoring the entire... If kids supposedly were able to do these decisions, then why don't we let them drive, drink alcohol, and all that shit? Why don't we let them smoke cigarettes and shit? Doesn't sound too much like a good fucking future to go fucking grow your kids to do it. Honestly, I don't want to fucking have kids if that's the future we're going. I want my fucking kids to have a safe place to grow up. Avoid from choices like that. It's like, sure, it wouldn't last forever and whatever, but fucking hell. We can't do more for our kids than just immediately fucking abandon them. Anybody saying that the kids need it instantly are fucking retarded. And clearly don't know the world around them. Because one, it's not how the world works. Second, hope goes a long way, my guy. And if they know that it's now and they know what's wrong and shit, they're working on solving it, everything is a-okay. Okay, cool. Fucking game. thing is, many people instantly jump to, oh, they're gonna commit suicide. No! No, they're not! The people instantly jumping to that conclusion don't know what that conclusion entails. Assuming that a kid is gonna commit suicide, at that point, you might as well fucking let him. I get it, living with dysphoria isn't fun. But dude, neither is living with people who think they know everything, yet clearly don't, and refuse to acknowledge it. I have autism, depression, fucking memory issues, and shit like that. And it's not like a serious case of memory issues, by the way, so don't worry too much. But I am very forgetful. I tend to be. Which is fair. Everyone are at one point. But if we're just gonna sit here and ignore very obvious health concerns, what the fuck are we doing? Because we're not better than the haters. Now I've gotten called fucking transphobic for just wanting kids to be safe. Like, the fuck? What a way to show up your allies, I guess. That's clearly what you want to do. That. You didn't want to create allies. What a strategy for fighting this war, eh? Fucking get rid of your allies. The only ones backing you. Okay. I guess. Have fun? Like, how are you not dead yet, man? Fucking hell. Fuck. Sorry, there's a sniper shot go off. Seriously? Fucking 7, actually pretty much 8 fucking minutes for nothing. Cool. Thanks. It's like, I'm not for denying it for kids completely, because if a kid is, like, literally on the edge, like, actively cutting themselves and shit, fucking sure. Because that then goes against my rule. That then isn't helping. But the problem is instantly assuming that a kid is gonna go that route when they might not. I wonder what this dude is running for shader real quick. He's really red jacked. I was not expecting that to look as well as it was. But so instantly assuming someone is going to commit suicide, that's stupid. Hell, you might think that this friend of mine is dumb, but they've had several males come to them saying they're suicidal, They say do it. The males come to them saying, I'm saying males because that's what they used, so. But they say that they're, oh, I'm gonna go kill myself, shit like that. The person just responds, do it. You wanna know something? None of them has done it. So clearly can't be that serious about it, then eh? The thing is, assuming everyone's gonna instantly commit suicide just because one thing doesn't go their way fully, it's straight up retarded. You're holding the hands of the kids even more. You don't need to hold their hands that badly. That's how we have retarded people in the first place. Like, the fuck? There's a difference between slightly helping and straight up just helping because you think everybody is going to commit suicide. Like, take your own fucking advice. And then assuming it's life-saving, like the person is dying of cancer and this medicine is the only thing that could get rid of the cancer. There's a difference. They're pretending like it's anti-disease medication. And not just a procedure to change someone's identity, which is what it is. It is no different than that. The thing is, people have got to accept that. Which I highly doubt we're gonna do anytime soon. Because these people are, like, way beyond delusional. It's honestly kind of sad to see. Especially when you've supported this, like, this choice for so long. Only to be, like, turned on because you want kids to be safe. Because you don't think they should make this decision as a child. Kids are given way too much decision power over the rest of their life already. And that's just by fucking career path alone. And I know this because I'm one of the ones who actively struggled with that kind of shit. It is not fun. Personally, I think it would probably be worse than fucking gender dysphoria because it fucks over your life permanently. And not anything else. Not only that, but in many parts of the world, going to school is expensive. So going to school again is like double that. Could you imagine getting out 2 student loans and trying to pay that back? Like, the fuck? Don't you already have enough fucking problems? You want more? Do you love being in debt? Because I'm not gonna lie, that's literally what it sounds like. Personally, I'm thinking I have to focus way too much for this shit. I keep thinking I can reload by doing that. It's like these people just. Are you serious? 3 runs and still nothing. It's the reason why these fucking lost searches are dog shit. It's a void trace rifle. My void is taking my void build is using Gear Falcon, so I have to use a void weapon to keep it going. And this is the only void trace rifle in this slot. I'm pretty sure. And I have to use trace rifle because it's overload, and I need overload. So that's why I'm using it. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream here because I'm done talking about this topic. It's actually frustrating me even more the more I talk about it. So see y'all later.